nothing more significant than this event will ever take place. But I'm going to give you some fundamentals that many of you that have been with me a long time have heard me say over and over again. And I'm going to give you a definition of marketing, and I'm going to tell you what the marketing that we're going to share with you this event is all about. There's this little, we can probably put this up on the screen. Yep. So over here, would be, say, a cold prospect. Over here would be a client. So when they actually become a client and they hire you and they start giving you money. Now, to use Dan Kennedy language, many of you familiar with Dan Kennedy? He's a marketing guy that used to write a lot of my sales copy for like the first 9 years of my business. Yeah. All right, so Dan, really sharp marketing guy. He said you can either be an annoying pest, and I can't spell, by the way. You can be an annoying pest or a welcome guest. Okay? And when it comes to selling, imagine this like a mountain, a hill. And right here in the middle is where gravity actually shifts. Going up a hill to sell is very difficult. That requires a lot of rapport building, a lot of things that you do in the very beginning. Frankly, everything that you do is a sales job. But when it comes to selling, though, you want to set it up. In order to have an ELF business, easy, lucrative, and fun, you want to set it up so that the people that you're talking with and that you're wanting to attract as clients, you're actually spending your personal time or your human time, your staff time, on this side of the hill so that gravity is working in your favor. Trying to push a string uphill is hard. Pulling is much easier. So you'll hear a lot of people talk about positioning and packaging and how you set it up and how people call and they're no longer asking how much do you charge, because when someone calls up and says, how much do you charge? That's the first thing that they ask you. That's because the marketing has not been communicated to them in a way to where they actually have any trust and rapport. Because the number one question in all consumers' minds is, who can I trust? Okay? Trust. And so marketers have to establish trust, and you do that by building rapport so that they not only trust you, but they feel comfortable with you also. So trust is rapport with comfort. And how many of you have a whole bunch of clients that not only trust you, but they're comfortable with you? They give you the keys to their house, that sort of stuff. How many of you have, when those clients refer other people to you that you've never done business with, because of the trust and rapport that that person already has with you, they've communicated it in advance to that other person, and those people call you up already with built-in established rapport? How many of you have that? Okay, so that person calls you already over here. You're not like an annoying pest trying to sell them carpet cleaning services. You're some person that can actually solve a problem for them because someone they already trusted, knew, referred them, and all of a sudden they call you up and they're like, hey, I hear really great things about you. I'd like to do business with you. That's why referrals are so awesome. That's why we all love them. But those types of referrals, for most companies, are accidental. It's not strategic. They don't have systems set up that replicate that sort of process. And if they do it, they're doing it manually. So there's a lot of manual human interaction. And what I want to do for all of you, as much as I can, is I want to give you ways to multiply the effectiveness of every marketing campaign and tool that you're going to do. And all kinds of different ways that you can convey trust in advance, because what marketing is, and I want you to write this down, marketing is selling in advance. That's what marketing is. It's simply setting it up so that the selling is happening before you even talk to them, because a lot of people think selling is you show up and you talk to someone. Well, that's part of it. But there's a lot of things you can do in advance. And those of you that are already skilled, experienced marketers, including me, we're always looking for ways to continually improve our ability to communicate to more people in a manner that has more leads, more clients, more prospects showing up that are predisposed, pre-qualified, pre-interested, pre-motivated. It doesn't matter what order they're in. If these sort of criteria exist, your whole job of building and growing your business becomes infinitely easier. And if you have to do it manually, you have to hire salespeople. You have to get very good at closing. But if you do it with marketing, it's the ultimate leverage. Marketing is the ultimate leverage. There's nothing that can help you delegate better than just really kick-ass marketing that works 24/7 whenever you use it, and it delivers to you prospects and clients that are pre-interested, pre-motivated, pre-qualified, and predisposed to give you money.